an unsuspecting tourist walks into your bike shop and rents from you this aluminum alloy full power e-bike. Then they proceed to get stranded way out in the backcountry with a dead battery and no cell phone reception. A lot of people like to pose this scenario, and to their credit, it's not such a weird thing to worry about. And so today, I'm the tourist. This sucks. This is the last of our water. Like, how do I even get the bike up that? This e-bike is completely dead. I made extra sure of that. Ahead of me is a 7-mile fire road climb followed by 2 miles of brutal hike-a-bike. And I'm expecting to see some fall colors up there because by the end of this ride, we will have ascended 2,000 feet. Now, I recently pedaled hundreds of pounds of tools up a really steep climb, but this is gonna be much different. This is a real ride. This is about 15 miles I'm gonna be covering. And if I can make it, it's beautiful downhill single track the whole way, and we're gonna get some exquisite tacos. And if I can't make it and I tap out and roll back down this fire road, we're eating 4 cups of kale with no salad dressing, and I'm gonna donate my deposit to an organization that advocates for the proliferation of invasive animals. So what's it gonna be, tacos or invasive animals? We've got pedaling to do. Oh my God, this is going to hurt so bad. It's so heavy. You can just feel how heavy it is. It pedals surprisingly smoothly because we're not on anything technical, but geez. What is that? Taco Bell. Really? All right, I guess we're bringing this up to the top too. The reason why this will be more difficult than a normal bike is the weight. The weight is mainly down to the battery. The motor weighs a lot too, but this is like the same bike we gave to Matt, and you saw him ride that thing all day. There are other reasons too. It's geared like an e-bike. This has a 34 tooth front chainring. I would like, I don't know, about 6 teeth less to push something this heavy up a mountain. But on this fire road, we can settle into a nice cadence and kind of wind our way up. Where you'll really notice the difference in weight is on single track, where it's technical and you have to throw the bike around and accelerate and decelerate. That is gonna be brutal. We ain't going up there. We're going up to the top. I'm now realizing that the water bottle I normally bring on this ride is not gonna cut it for today. And so I'm gonna have to be militant about conserving water. We are in the forest, there's like water someplace, but it's not ideal. It's also worth noting that my friend with the camera is long gone. This was my dumb idea. So it's just you and me for the rest of this ride. So you might be wondering why I didn't just remove the battery or disconnect it or leave the e-bike off for the entire ride. There are quite a few reasons for that. First of all, I wanted it to be authentic. I wanted to have all the weight of the battery with me. Second, pedal assist is actually not allowed here. And so I'm prepared to encounter a forest ranger. They're out here writing tickets and they're not stupid. Half of them are mountain bikers. They know what they're looking at. If it's just disconnected or something like that, they're gonna know. And so I have to make sure that I'm in the clear here. And when I borrowed this e-bike, it was on a full charge. I was super busy this weekend, and so I just did laps around my neighborhood last night, and I even left it in the shop on the stand with a little clamp on the walk button to run it the rest of the way out and make sure it could do nothing. And because with, you know, editing, I could just make it look like everything's all cool, I'm gonna take the battery out here and show you that the battery is here. So first of all, turn it on, boots up, goes down to red, and then this walk button, if I push it, it's supposed to walk the bike. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then there's a little bolt on the bottom here. Little 6mm. That's embarrassing. Oh, the power plug. Ooh, I could have ripped that straight out. So that goes to show you how often I work on e-bikes. This thing is pretty hefty, and we're carrying it to the top. cold this thing way out. Don't tell anyone. All right, we got a long way to go. So let's take one more sip of militantly budgeted water. So somebody told me that when it's red, it gives you like the tiniest bit of assist. Yeah, I already passed that last night. It's not giving anything. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to do a series called FAFO. Frig around and find out. We'll just try all sorts of stuff like this and see what happens. I forgot there's a little grade reversal. This feels good. Honestly, e-bikes feel pretty good on a downhill because all that weight just makes it feel planted. Suspension works nice. Oh, I could barely get the front end up. Here's another one. Oh, it's a long one. Oh, I got splashed. I suck. This bike is one size too big for me, but I'll get it into a manual next time. This sucks. It's trail karma time. Ooh, let's at least make it so that my friends can pedal past this. And the trail fairies will do the rest. This is the part I don't know if you and I are gonna be able to do together without any help. Nice. Okay, so now you get at least pedal through here. That only took me, it might have taken me like 15 minutes, but I say it was worth it. If I crap out up there and have to come back down, I can just roll right past this and eat 4 cups of lettuce with no salad dressing. And of course, we can't forget our donation to the National Association for the Proliferation of Invasive Animals. 200 bucks. Something tells me you should have taken a bigger deposit from me. Now we're starting to get into some fall colors. No way, are we there? Oh man, that was actually easier than I thought. So we just gained something like 12 to 1,300 feet. Now we have another 800-foot gain of hike-a-bike. Huge boulders that you have to like lift your bike over your head to get up. This is the part I'm really worried about, but honestly, I'm not all that tired from that fire road climb. This thing just pedals like a normal bike because there's a freewheel mechanism here. It's not like you're turning the motor, but could that Taurus do it? I don't know. If they were in decent shape, yeah, it's just heart. It's not like crazy fitness to wind up that fire road. But this is gonna be a different story. I'm expecting it to be type 2 fun. Our water level is at about 60%. About to swig another 20% because I'm gonna need it. So when the e-bike is working, kind of a lifesaver, this little button over here, walk mode. It spins the back wheel very slowly and helps you up stuff. Right now, I'm just pushing this thing up, and anybody who lives that hike-a-bike life is gonna back me up and saying 10 times worse than pedaling. Ain't doing it on this e-bike. The steps are freaking brutal. Never ends. You just turn the next corner and then you just see up. Okay, we can do a little pedaling here. Oh, pedal. It'll be fun, they said. I like it, they said. Anybody that says that weight doesn't matter, I probably said that at some point. Okay, can we make it? Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, let's try to clean that again. Yes. Oh. Okay, now I'm just getting sloppy. Let's give it another try. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We're still going. Oh, forget this. Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, I want to like have some fun and do the little challenges, but I'm gonna have to tone it down if I don't want to eat lettuce. I want to have tacos. And on that topic, I have lost almost 25 pounds at this point. I have nothing left to lose. I'm at my goal weight. I have to maintain now. I haven't needed my inhaler once. I have it in the bag. I have not needed it. I finally know what it's like to breathe. I can catch my breath so much faster than I used to. I don't know what was causing it. I think it was dairy. I have totally cut out dairy. This is like an amazing personal moment for me because this is the most exhausting thing I've attempted to do since pushing the big dummy up to Berm Park. Ooh. We don't have much water left. Why didn't anybody tell me what I was missing? Being able to breathe is like the most amazing thing in the world. I feel like I could do anything. It is absolutely beautiful up here. You don't see a lot of people out here because it's hard to get to, and you can hate me for it, but the day where it's easy to get here, I'm gonna be just a little bit sad for. Pretty soon we're gonna get to a little payoff. It's not the top, but it is a payoff of sorts. And I've got tacos in the mind. I am focused on the tacos. And you might be saying, hey, why eating tacos? I thought you were gonna eat right. And yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna have queso and everything like that. But I budgeted in the tacos. I'm gonna burn like 1,500 calories or something like that. I'm eating tacos. Just ran into these guys. They're actually coming down this way. And I already told them what I'm doing.
Yeah, and we approve.
Yeah, you guys are real mountain bikers.
This is a much easier bike to push up the hill, for
this
sure.
We're up so high, there's fall colors up here.
It's nice.
Yeah, you guys have a good ride. I'm gonna have a really bad ride. I'll tell you what, definitely not e-biking. This is the mathematical opposite of e-biking. Oh my God, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It's so steep. Does it ever end? Feels like a proper rocky summit up here. I'll show you. Are we there? Oh, yes. Oh, I happen to know that a rattlesnake lives up here, but I'm gonna hang out for a minute because I need a pick-me-up. Oh, it's beautiful. This is the last of our water. And I would say this is a celebration, except this is actually a fall summit. Wait till you see what we have up ahead. When I'm gonna dig into my lunch, I was running late, and so I grabbed one of Rebecca's applesauces. Not bad. So now would be a good time to assess, what would this be like for that tourist? I mean, I think if they had enough heart and they were in decent shape, they could make it. Now you might be saying, no, they would turn around and roll back down to the bottom, but some trails have an elevation map like this, and you're in the gully right here and you have to climb out, and there are places with way more elevation than this. 2,000 feet's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. And so that will be pretty tough for them. Like, I mountain bike, I've done this on an analog bike, I don't know how many times, and so kind of know what I'm in for. And it's worth noting that a few months ago, I weighed over 20 pounds more. You know, we add up the battery and the motor and everything, I'm not even carrying that much more weight. This is harder. This is harder than carrying 20 extra pounds in your body, but we're not there yet. All right, enough chit chat. We got business to take care of. You know, I just realized, if I encountered a forest ranger, they might ask if I just recently ran out of batteries. Especially on the descent. Yeah, I don't know if I would have done this if I would have thought of that. Yeah, battery ain't gonna get you out of that. Oh, this sucks. The worst part comes after that fall summit. Like, how do you even get up this stuff? Look at this, this is evil. This is just put here to demoralize people. And now we're out of water, kiddos. Maybe I have like one whistle wetter in there, but that's it. Like, how steep. Like, how do I even get the bike up that? Oh, that tourist would be having a really bad day, especially if they didn't bring some applesauce. That's why most people don't go this way. There's a way easier way up, but this way is sick as hell. So cool up here. It's literally cooler than it is down there, and then it's just a thick Laurel and Roto tunnel. Another cool vista. Let's point this way. I recommend you don't try this on an e-bike. Sometimes I turn this on just because, yeah, this doesn't do anything. I know this is not like a for against e-bike video. I think e-bikes are cool. I just don't take them places where they're not supposed to go. When you take them places that they're not supposed to go, you make it more difficult for people that are advocating for e-bikes. And so, don't do that. There are e-bikers that have tons of respect, and they're trying to go through the correct channels to get it done the proper way. Okay, clearly we can pedal this. Yes. Oh, this is so much easier. We're getting close to the actual end, and our tacos are as good as sealed now. Yeah, I think it starts right here. There's like 3 descents. Oh, there's like a splash in here. I could like wet the inside. I'm gonna just keep this water in my mouth. Wet the whistle. Let's go. Roto tunnels are so good. Oh yeah. It's so worth it. It's like old school flow. Bike handles great. I can't really yank too much off of little stuff. It's more of a plow. Usually I savor this descent, but I'm trying to get down as fast as I can, not waste any time because I'm super hungry. A couple of tricky switchbacks up here. Yeah, this one's kind of tricky. You gotta take it wide. There we go. Yeah. Whenever I see somebody, I make sure to explain what I'm doing because, you know, I like donate to stuff around here and run projects. I don't want people to think I'm like setting an example and that it's an actual pedal assist. Yes. My God, not having asthma is awesome. I used to get tired on descents. That did hurt this morning, but we're getting tacos. And since I've turned over a new leaf, I don't just get tacos willy-nilly because there really aren't a lot of healthy tacos out there. At the very least, they're high in sodium. It's so good. Oh, we're not even close to the bottom. That's just the bottom of the first descent. It's so good. Oh, but there's a climb over here. Oh, this is gonna break me. Oh no, I forgot how much this actually sucked. We're gonna have to do a little blast to get over those. Okay, my throat's so dry. My mouth's so dry. I was hoping we'd see like a nasty creek or something. This is it. Oh my God. I wish I had water so bad. All right, we officially don't have any more pedaling. We're locked in for tacos. Locked in unless something stupid happens on the way down. So we're gonna be careful. We're still up so high. Oh yeah. I've said this before, but I think I'd have to do a lot of descending on an e-bike to really get used to the weight. You have to kind of calibrate how hard you yank when you pop off of things, but it is like riding a mountain bike. Not to mention this e-bike's a size too large, but it actually feels pretty good. Okay, we're getting close to the old trail where it starts to get a little rough. Couple of switchbacks. And then we got a brake burner. Oh, my whole body's hurting. Okay. Whew. Now we're to the bottom of the second descent. We're gonna do the third and final descent. My hands are hurting. This is a lot of bike. All right, this one's a fun one. There's some stuff I normally yank for on this trail that I'm not even gonna attempt. Although I think it wants to play. Let's see. Oh, stream. But we're so close. Tempted to drink some nasty stream water, but we're almost there. Oh, my whole body hurts so bad. All right, there's a yank up here. No, no. Oh, it is exhausting to throw this thing around. I highly recommend riding this trail on an analog mountain bike. It is an amazing experience, and you'll be happy you put in the work. Woohoo! Oh yeah, we are freaking shredding. Yes! Oh, I finally clapped this thing proper. Yeah, we're almost there. Tacos in sight. Oh, yes. Yes. Can my body even lift this thing onto the tailgate right now? Oh, please be water. Oh. There are plenty of bougie taco places that are open right now, but I want tacos, like tacos. Those tacos were exquisite. I'm refueled, and now I can tell you, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. It was really hard. It was the hardest lap I've ever done, but I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do it. I feel like I could do a little ride tomorrow. Like, it was just weight. It's weight in the frame. It's not weight in the wheels or in the drivetrain or anything like that. It's just weight in the frame. So it's a slog. Everything takes you longer. It wears you out a little bit more. It's that much more demoralizing, but I was able to do it. But what of our tourist? Well, if it was any of us that mountain bike, you'd probably do fine because mountain bikers use less energy to do the same thing as a non-mountain biker. We're used to the bike. A tourist, especially one that might be out of shape and just rented an e-bike and got themselves lost and eventually ran out of battery, they might have to just leave the bike and hike out, and then their deposit's gonna get taken and the mechanic's probably gonna go out there and get the bike. I wouldn't recommend it, and I wouldn't recommend using an e-bike somewhere where you're not allowed to be using one. I would say that we use an e-bike today, but we were not e-biking. We were doing the opposite of e-biking. So I got my tacos, I'm happy. I hope you learned something today, although you probably didn't. In which case, I hope you were entertained. Thanks for riding with me today. I'll see you next time.